Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I'm here on behalf of the Rhode Island Association of Realtors to testify on Senate Bill 2321. The association actually supports part of it and has concerns with another part. The concern comes with subsection A, which prohibits a landlord or the landlord's agent from asking a prospective tenant any questions about their immigration status or their citizenship status. The reason for the concern is that before approving a rental application, landlords or their agents will ask questions about their employment. They'll ask questions about reliable sources of income other than employment. They'll run a credit report. They'll run criminal reports. And while subsection C of this bill seems to allow for the verification of financial qualifications, it actually creates some legal uncertainties with subsection A. For example, a credit reporting agency usually asks for a Social Security number or a tax ID number in order to make sure they're running the correct credit report on the correct person. If an undocumented individual comes forward with and does not have that Social Security number or tax identification number, it greatly hampers the landlord or the agent's ability to be able to evaluate that rental application. While subsection C would seem to still allow you to ask for that Social Security number, section A would seem to suggest you can't, because that could also be used to determine somebody's legal status. Secondly, federal law 8 U.S.C. 1324 punishes landlords for harboring undocumented individuals, and that comes with a penalty of 5 to 10 years in prison. So for that reason, we're very concerned about taking away a landlord or an agent's right to at least ask for that immigration or citizenship status. All that said, landlords do not want to be enforcement agents. They do not want to be immigration agents. For that reason, we would support subsection B of this bill, which actually prohibits a municipality or a housing agency from forcing a landlord to determine and report the immigration status of a potential tenant or an existing tenant. Basically, what the association is asking you for is please don't put the landlords and their agents at risk, and please don't put them in between state law and federal law. If you eliminate subsection A, we could support that bill. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Are there any questions or comments? Senator Metz.
Yes, thank you, Linda. I did read the letter from the Realtors Association, and to me, you may have looked at it too deeply. To me, if I'm renting to a tenant, I'm going to ask for certain information. Well, if they don't give me the information, that's the red flag. I'm not going to rent to them. I don't need to ask them their immigration status. As you said earlier, if they don't have the Social Security number, if they don't have X, Y, and Z, that's it. I'm not going to rent to them. But in my own opinion, I just think, I know you have to protect the industry, but to me, it went a little bit too far afield, because I don't have to rent to people. That's why I have the questionnaire that you have people fill out, and that's my take on it.
I'd be happy to meet with you, Senator, and go over that in more depth if you'd like.